Hi guys, welcome back to Eduate channel. Today we will be discussing the RVC 2020 recruitment. You have heard that RVC has called for the 2020 recruitment. So moving to the video. So this is the RVC at Meerut. So this is actually the introductory part. You need to see this. This is the Short Service Commission Remote Veterinary Corps. So the eligibility conditions are 21 to 32 years, and you will have to get the BVSc degree. And if you are having MBSc or doctorate, you will be given candidate seniority. Minimum educational qualification, that is BVSc and age from any of the recognized institution as per the Indian Veterinary Council Act 1984. And whenever you are giving the application, you have to have the final form registered in the state or the Indian Veterinary Council. So method of selection, they will be having the shortlisting of applications and SSB interview. That is, they will be shortlisting the application sent by us. If you are having any problems in the application, or if you are not submitting any of the needed items, you will be thrown out. And if you are qualified in the shortlisting, you will be called for the SSB interview. So there will be two-stage selection procedure, and we'll be discussing it in a separate. So merit list will be done after the final interview and the final 5-day test. So these are the grant of commission. That is, you will be directly taken as a captain, and you will be having a post-commission training at RVC College. So if you are having a PG, you will be given 12 months candidate seniority. If you are having a PhD, you will be given 24 months candidate seniority. So these are the other things you have to just see. So these are the pay elements. This will be updated. You can see for the scales of input on 7th pay commission in 10B. That is 10B 7th CPC. You can refer. So this is the application form. You have to clearly mention all the spellings, and you have to clearly write this address on the envelope. And you have to write the superscribed in writing, that is application for short service commission in RVC. If you are making any spelling mistake, you will be thrown out. Sure, they will be checking all the spellings. They will be checking the numbers and all, and the bracket, everything you have to like mention this like only. No other things needed to be right on the application envelope. If you are writing anything else, you will be thrown out. So the important instruction, you have to attach original provisional BVSc certificate, BVSc final mark sheet, internship certificate, matriculation certificate, registration certificate, self-attested photograph, 2 self-attested and self-addressed stamped envelopes for giving the details back. That is, if you are not selected, means you will be thrown out and you will be given all the details back. And you have to self-attest. That is, you have to attest. So the reasons for the rejection of applications, these you can look. If photograph is not present, you will be rejected. If the self-attested copies of certificates are not found, means you will be rejected. Any spelling mistakes, not having any affidavit, means you will be thrown out. So alert, you will have to fill each the column with capital letters, and if you are leaving any columns blank, means you will be thrown out. So SSB test pattern. Day 0, you candidates should have to report that a railway station will be picked up by the SSB vehicle, taken to the SSB center, documents will be checked, and you will be categorized into freshers. That is first time in RVC. Screened out, that is you have done once and you will be screened out. That is toddlers. These are the terms, and you have to look on these things. You will be allotted a test number. Day 1 is actually they will be conducting the OIR test. It will be simple test, and 2 papers with 50 marks each will be conducted. Next is the PPDT, that is you will be having picture perception description test. They will give you a picture for 30 seconds. You have to create a story based on the picture in 5 minutes. You have to discuss with the group, and you will have the time to get it presented. And after you will be getting the lunch, and the result will be published. If you are out, means you will be taken to the railway station or the airport. And if you are a fresher, you will get ticket charged for the railway. And if you are selected, means you will have to fill the PIQ form, and you will be allotted 2 test numbers, and barracks will be allotted. So the day 2, very important day, that is the psychology day. That is, they will be conducting these 4 tests, and the interviews will be conducted. Afternoon, you will be free, that you can visit the RVC center and all. And series of tests will be conducted. These are the main tests. So day 3, that is the group task officer day 1. That is, day 3 will be considered as GTO 1 day. So you will be conducting many group discussions. That is group discussion 1, 2, group planning exercise, progressive group task, snake race. That is a physical. That means you will having obstacles, and you have to pass out the obstacles. And interviews may be conducted as per the wish of the interview board. Day 3 ends. Day 4 is actually the GTO2 day. That is individual obstacles. That is the physical testing and command task, individual lecturing, final group task. In individual obstacles, that is IO, you will be having 10 obstacles, and you have to pass in 3 minutes. And you will be awarded 2 points for clearing each obstacle. Day 5 is the final day. It is called the conference day. The officers will be talking about the performance and the rating of the students, and they will be telling about the performance and their expectations. Lunch time, and the final result will be announced. Those who hasn't cleared the test will be taken back to the railway station in the RVC or the SSB vehicle. Those who got selected has to stay back and do the medical testing. So the next stage is the medical test will be conducted according to the vacancy and posting will be announced. So these are the role of our army officers. They have to be very strict in the commanding reasons, and you have to do on the many deputation in the UN mission, and you have to be completely serving the nation. So see breeding, procurement, training and writing, conduct military technical experiments, disease diagnosis, investigation, treatment, provide remote veterinary element with other service and organization, prevent zoonotic diseases in army, etc. So you have to go for MFVH, that is Mobile Field Vet Hospital, and AFVH, etc. So these are army officers helping the rural people. Animal will be compassionate to you, and you have to give love and take love from animal. They will be giving you unconditional love. So all SSC officers can apply for permanent commission once they complete 2 years of service. You will have total 3 chances, that is 2 within 5 years and 1 extension of service before completion of 8 years service. So points to be remembered: you will have a great building opportunity in dog training, equitation, equine medicine and surgery section, small animal medicine and surgery, and your salary will be considered as per the 10B of 7th CPC. You can refer the internet for the 10B of 7th CPC. And bad news, there is no lady officers as per now in RVC. Your RVC is not accepting any lady officers. So let's see some pictures of SSB training. See, there are many ladies in this test, but nowadays they are not asking. Actually, this is not the permanent RVC picture. This is an SSB training picture. So these are the websites, that is joinindianarmy.nic.in or indianarmy.nic.in. You can, for more further updates, you can visit these websites. So these are the main books used to crack SSB interview. The main problem in RVC is that they will be conducting the SSB interview as like all the SSB interview for army recruitment. This is a medical test actually. The veterinary is considered as the health section, but they will not be having any relaxation. They will be conducting the screen test, psychological test, group testing as per the SSB. So you have to clear the SSB and no other reasons can be given. So you have to completely clear the SSB interview, the SSB test, etc. So be alert. Please don't be over smart at SSB interview because they are a group of psychologists. They will be clearly understanding your attitude, your vision and all. They will be completely avoiding such guys. If you are being over smart, means you'll be thrown out. They will be completely throwing you out. Behave properly. A bench of psychologists will be watching you all the time. And the officers will be very strict in the timings, punctuality and all. So thank you. If you are having more doubt means you can go to the comment box and ask me.